Now, you know her best as the head-turning beauty, Crystal Carrington from the hit TV drama Dynasty. Is she gorgeous?
Beautiful woman.
She's so beautiful.
Beautiful woman.
And now as a woman health advocate and as gorgeous as ever, she is still inspiring women to look good and feel great. Would you please give a big welcome to Linda Evans?
Yeah. Beautiful as ever.
Well, aren't you kind?
You know, honestly, you have to stand up. You
I
have to stand up. Stand up.
Why?
Look at her legs.
Legs for
Aren't
days.
they beautiful? You have gorgeous
What are you
legs.
talking about?
I'm pregnant.
You're still beautiful.
You're so sweet.
You are sweet. Here's a little gift for your baby.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Nice. That is so sweet. Oh.
Oh, this is the program. This
How sweet. This is the,
This is
is
all
this
about
the
Osteopone. It's the ingredient.
the ingredient,
The natural health ingredient.
for osteoporosis, which you're the spokesperson for.
Yes. And you're having your 7th child, I hear.
Isn't that wild?
It's beautiful.
You know, the Osmonds.
Hey, you know, before we get into that, I want to tell you something. Last night,
That's so sweet. Thank you.
last night I went to my son's high school graduation, okay? And it was great. The whole event was wonderful. But I understand high school is a big subject with you right now.
Oh, oh yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Our 100th reunion from
The
graduation.
100th, yeah, right.
From
Hollywood High.
Hollywood High, most
Hollywood
famous
High.
high school.
Graduated in 1960. Can you imagine?
It's amazing.
you look
I know.
incredible.
Like another lifetime ago.
Oh,
Here's
look
your
at that.
picture.
Look at that. Oh, that's your graduation picture.
Well, I could have lived without seeing that again.
That's your graduation picture, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay, is it true you and Stefanie Powers really fought over a guy?
We fought, in a McLeod television show we fought over.
No,
a guy.
No, but they said at school, because you guys were classmates, weren't you?
We were in Hollywood High
different
School together. We were in
sororities?
different sororities.
Yeah.
I was a beta. I don't even remember. She was a lambda or something like that. And she's actually responsible for me getting kicked out of high school. But that's okay. It was only for a couple of days.
I love
It was only
that.
for a couple of days.
What happened?
Nothing. We had our own tree and our own bench, you know, that thing where you claim your property,
Sure.
and this is a beta and this is a this. And one night she decided we shouldn't have our tree and went with some people, cut down the tree, and the principal had planted it like 25 years earlier and was really upset. So we all got kicked out of school.
She got kicked out as well. Everybody
Eventually. Yeah. And I was so good. I couldn't believe. I came home. I said to my mother, I'm kicked out of school. What did you do? I said, I don't know. I think, you know, just things happen.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Hey, you know,
but do you have a good relationship with her?
Oh,
Are you...
sure. We've worked. Years later, we
Yeah.
did a McLeod together, and I got to beat her up. It was wonderful. It was before the Alexis Crystal thing. This was my training ground with Stefanie.
Did you have fun doing Dynasty?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
Did you like the thing where you beat each other up? That was so hysterical.
But I tell you something, this is not something we get to do in life, and this is what's wonderful about being an actress. You get to live fantasies out that would never, ever, I mean, I've never beat anyone up in life. I just want to tell you, don't anyone come up to me and find out how I am at fighting, because I would probably fall apart, you know?
Yeah.
These choreographed
There's
things
been
are a different thing.
so many Aaron Spelling tributes, because he's contributed so much to television. What was it like working for Mr. Spelling?
Well, I tell you, if you have to do a TV series, work for Aaron Spelling, because he was the most amazing boss. He said to me, Linda, you ever have a problem, you call me on the phone. And I thought, yeah, sure. Well, he's got a lot going on, you know, in his life. He has like 25 shows going. And every time, for 9 years that I called him, he took my call, had me come to the office, and took care of the problem.
Really?
Every time.
That's amazing.
I love this man, and I would work for him before anybody.
That's really saying something, especially in television.
Now, I want to talk about this book about how to prevent and treat osteoporosis, which is what was on that little T-shirt. How long have you been involved in this program?
Just this year, and it's so amazing to me. This is something you have to hear and all women have to hear. I was totally unaware of the importance. 50% of all women will have an osteoporosis-related fracture in their life. That's half of us.
You're kidding.
And it's so amazing to me, it can be prevented. There are natural food substances you can take. There are exercises, diets. Well, osteopone is one thing. It's an ingredient in a product. But also, what's really important to know is exercise is important. Weight-bearing exercise, such as walking, and what you eat. Now, listen to this. Women build their bone peak at 30 to 35 years of age. And from then on, 0.5 to 1% a year, it begins to diminish. If you have a baby, it's 3%.
Uh-oh.
If you're postmenopausal,
That's 7 babies, that's 21%, Marie.
if you're postmenopausal, then it's another 3% from
Donny,
3
you're
to
in
5
trouble.
years.
Oh, boy.
So,
Postmenopausal, I'm really in trouble.
so it's scary because it's a silent disease because we don't know what's
Well,
happening.
look at our mother. She had 9 children, and she
Yeah,
suffers
she
a great
suffered.
deal.
Our grandmother suffered.
But you're lucky because you don't drink, you don't smoke, and these are
What do you do?
contributors. Sugar, salt, have babies. Sugar, salt, and caffeine are other things that
Sugar?
that
Okay,
help
maybe
you.
I'm in trouble.
So all I want to say is go to the doctor, get a bone scan, find out where you
It's just
stand.
smart.
How
You
can
know,
people
it
get
really
more
is.
information about this?
Well, they can call 1-800-OSTEVONE, they can get this book, they can go to their doctor, do something, understand your diet. Young kids today are eating all the wrong things,
That's right.
drinking decaffeinated drinks. They're not building their bone density when they should be building it, so they're at a peak when they're 30 to
Right.
35.
Well, and when you're young, you're invincible and you don't think about these types of things, but you really should because, I mean, I look at my grandmother, I look at my mother, you look at the things are inherited.
Right.
And boy, that's something you don't want to have. You know,
No.
you
Well, Linda,
breathe,
thank
you
you.
breathe on it and they break.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention, because I'm going to take this home, show my wife, because it's something to be concerned about.
Good for you. I love that you're speaking out for this. This is wonderful.
Linda, thank you. Linda Evans, thank you so much. Remember, it's Osteoporosis Month. You get all the facts by calling 1-800-OSTEVONE. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Next up, Kim Douglas.